Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's absolutely fantastic Haunting Voyage Jund Dinos. It's been quite some time. Good morning if anyone who fell asleep, because I'm starting this pretty late, but that's alright. That's alright, it's going to be good. Hello, Five Ways, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. I see a little bit of there's a heart in the chat there. It doesn't show up on the screen, but it's got a couple different emotes or something. Not asleep at that time. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Some of you other guys around the world, different time zones, of course, are working at different hours. You might be working right now. Well, that is perfectly okay. Yeah. Hearts and 100% emojis. Something like that. Yeah, no, that's interesting. I've never really seen it before. Maybe it's been there all the time, or just the last few streams. It could be a recent YouTube update, I guess. Interesting. All right, but yeah. Haunting Voyage. You guys may have seen that video. I did a little bit of a deck tech on it. But if you haven't, we choose a creature type, of course. Oh, my goodness. Sparkling water. Of course, I'm going to choose a dinosaur. Return up to 2 creatures of that type from your graveyard to the battlefield. For 4 and 2 black, that's pretty good. Most reanimation spells, they could cost 4 to return 1 creature. We get 2 good creatures. I would imagine they're going to be pretty good heavy hitters. So it's kind of like 3 to bring something back. That's pretty nice. If it was 4 to bring something back, that's just one thing. This is 2 creatures in 1 spell. Of course, if we foretell it, we bring back all the dinosaurs. I don't know if that's always going to happen. Like I mentioned in the video, 6 might be enough just to get the job done. As 2 Regisaur Alphas. Who wouldn't love that? I have a few other bodies. I have this. For 6, I would get 14 power on the board. Hasty. All of it hasty. Both Regisaurs giving each other haste and the tokens, and I might have, well, hopefully Domrian Arc of Bolus powering up everything else, but we'll see how that goes. When in doubt, Jund them out. Yes, this, well, it's gonna really do the trick. I'm probably more excited about Gruul Cursed Huntsman. Cost the same mana value. 0. Create 2 wolves. They die to Marauding Raptor's pings. Boom, boom. There we go. Then we put a loyalty counter on each Gruul we control. So we get him to 7. The turn he lands, we don't do anything. But then the opponent has to throw everything at this because they can't let us make that emblem. -6. Everybody gets +3/+3 and trample forever. You can't destroy an emblem. You can't exile it. Nothing. I got to admit that seems pretty good. It's pretty costly. Maybe that's just gonna win us the game right there. It's hard to say. Oh, Gruul was absolutely insane when I was playing during standard dinos and this. Well, I wasn't playing Jund dinos. A little bit with Rotting Regisaur. Before Rotting Regisaur and everything, that was just it. Because the excellent dinos were part of M20 with Marauding and Shifting and Rotting Regisaur, and then the excellent dinos transitioned, rotated out of standard. But yeah, this was is pretty good. It's pretty good. We have removal, unconditional removal for any creature, and we draw a card, so it's useful against anything. You could start off with this. You don't have to, if they don't have a creature, you're just making everything bigger, so that's also pretty good. Oh man, excellent standard. Good times. Dinos, of course, were not nearly as powerful as they are now. So yeah, this and Grath, again, something that's just always good. I'm in the colors. I want to try to steal the creature. If it's small, and chances are it's going to be, with a mana value 3 or less, we sacrifice it after we steal it and get to attack with it. We make the opponent discard cards, lose life, Even if they don't have a card to discard, I believe they still lose that 2 life, yes. Then the -8 as well. Otherwise, it's going to be quite nice. Marauding and Huntmaster. There is nothing else for 2, unfortunately. We're going to see, but I wanted the other ramping things, not Thunderherd Migration. Artifact-wise, stuff that taps for a man of any color to help get that second black for Haunting Voyage. I'm a little bit wary about that. We'll see. Chromatic Lantern, of course, makes lands tap for any color, so certainly that right there gets us our sources of black. Very, very nice indeed. Domri, ramping, just a bunch of stuff for 3 that ramps pretty much, and Topiary Stomper as well. And if we reanimate it, re-enters, we get more basic lands. That's nice as well. Regisaur, boom. Make tokens. This, I think it's going to be quite nice. Rampaging and Shifting as the 4 dinos. I could have maybe done Regisaur Raptor. I had to make, some space somewhere. And I did want lots of big scary dinos to potentially reanimate, especially if I discard them or something, or the opponent sweeps us. We'll see. Yeah. Regisaur, Angrath, Carnage, Ghalta, of course. Land-wise, still pretty crazy. 22, but I think with the ramping of these artifacts, Domri, Topiary Stomper, we should still at least get to 6 somewhat easily for this. Sideboard-wise, Rending Volley, because I kind of feel mono blue spirits, mono white humans, Grease Fang, we're going to face it tonight. However, there is something extra painful if I'm in Jund. I've always used this as the sweeper. Possibly better than Brotherhood's End. Of course, decimating anything aggro. Rakdos Sacrifice. With Rakdos Sacrifice seems to be one of the most popular. At the moment, the best. So this, of course, decimates Rakdos Sacrifice. Boros Convoke. All those little tokens and creatures. Artifacts. You destroy each non-land permanent. So enchantments, you name it, it's gone. That's going to be pretty devastating against enough stuff. Humans especially, mono-white humans, they're going to cry. It doesn't matter how big they are, how many counters, +1/+1 counters they have on them. Boom, done. Maybe they're left with 1 or 2 creatures, but for the most part, that's going to smoke them. And then I might make enough black mana after I destroy stuff. I sweep with this, and then I go Haunting Voyage. Potentially, I could destroy a total of 6 non-land permanents. It does also destroy my own stuff, so I might lose a Marauding and a Huntmaster, which would be 2 mana right there, plus the opponent. But I would get Marauding Raptor back anyways if I'm going to be playing Haunting Voyage, so that's not really a loss whatsoever. Marauding Raptor would be pretty big, especially if I bring back, I don't know, let's say 4 dinos at once. Marauding Raptor would be a 10-3 haste with Regisaur. That's going to be nice. Back to nature for enchantments again. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Tranquil Frillback, do a bunch of stuff again, and enter the battlefield effect. Very nice indeed. And finally, 2 more Haunting Voyages. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to want. I just want to do the thing as often as possible, if it makes sense to do so. I say we jump into it, get her going. Hopefully I don't start off with 2 or 3 Ziatora's Proving Grounds. We'll see. I've always been a little wary of the tap lands. It messes me up early, but I do want to fix the mana. But maybe the mana is fixed enough with 1 Ziatora's Proving Ground tapping for a black or a green or a red. The opponent might be dead. Perhaps me thinking this deck is good is all in my head. I should go to bed. When I do, I'm going to drop like lead. Not that time. We're good. We're good. Okay. Oh, that's not going to do it. Lots of costly. Well, I mean, I could foretell this on turn 2 with these 2 lands, but that does not look good. Foretell paying 2. It is exiled, but then we can cast it to bring everything back for 7. Wow. Okay, wow, that's definitely better. Send a Huntmaster to the bottom. I want to keep, 2 nice bodies with Rampaging Raptor and Regisaur. Mono red. No. We may be dead. Nuts. Stomping Ground, Karplusan Forest. At least we did get 3 lands. Huntmaster hopefully survives. I don't think it's going to. Feldon's going to be okay. 1 in a red for 2/2 haste. It did get that counter from Kumano. When it's dealt damage, exile that many cards until the end of your turn. You can play that card. You choose one of however much damage he was dealt, but we'll try. At least they are tapped out. Hopefully they don't have something that deals 2 damage, but I don't think we're going to be nearly lucky enough. MtG wrap. They slap. I got nothing there. We gotta take it, unfortunately. Of course, mono red, aggro, mid-range-ish is gonna be pretty painful. Now the question becomes, Marauding Raptor and Rampaging or Shifting Ceratops. Do I want that 5 power? Do I want the haste? I don't really want to attack, especially because we're at 11. I want something to stay behind to block that's big. So Marauding, definitely. Plus Shifting. If I was going to attack this turn, certainly I think it would be Rampaging Raptor. Regisaur next turn would be pretty nice. Yeah. We'll have Marauding. Maybe it can block Etching of Kumano. Shifting could block Feldon, and maybe we just take 4 from Bone Crusher. But I'm sure we'll... This is Chandra. Nuts. Deal 1 damage to us. Ramp for a red. Hopefully it's not Skewer the Critics taking out Marauding Raptor. I think that might be the case. Oh, gee, I wonder. Do it. Soul Scar Mage. Oh, that's okay. They don't have a whole lot. It's only 1 card. There's 1 card left. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, it's not something that deals 2 damage. I'm going to take that chance, of course. I don't want to go down to 2 if I didn't use Shifting to block. Possibly could have taken out Bone Crusher, and of course with Haunting Voyage there's a chance to get back all kinds of stuff that dies, but we're not even at a Source of Black. We don't even have a Haunting Voyage, unfortunately, at this point. There's the thing. We're not dead yet. Ooh, Carnage time, but certainly Regisaur Alpha. It is 2 bodies. Now the question becomes, do I try to take out Chandra? I think definitely with Marauding Raptor, if they want to preserve her, they have to lose Soulscar Mage, and I'm okay with that. Do it. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Okay, that's good. Of course, Soulscar Mage, if a source they control would deal non-combat damage to a creature we control, it's changed into -1/-1 counter, so I want to get rid of that potential. Hey, Pterosaurus, how's it going? Yes. Savage Stomp him, hopefully. That would be nice. Savagely stomp them with an onslaught from the graveyard. I imagine it's going to happen at least once or twice tonight. You never know. Can never be too sure. I mean, it is pretty nice. We can just block the Bone Crusher Giant, trade with it. Might as well. They don't have a whole lot at this point, which is quite nice. Rampaging Raptor. We don't take a damage from Eidolon of the Great Revel. Whenever a player casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, they take 2 damage. Of course, dinos, a lot of them, are greater than that. Are we dead? Dead-ish? Would the Eidolon block Rampaging Raptor? Maybe. Perhaps. Okay. I just wanted to make sure she was dead. I wasn't sure exactly how they would block. You never know. I could have sent one Marauding Regisaur to the face. Chandra had to go down. 100%. Hopefully we're not dead. I don't imagine they can kill us. We're at 5. We might get them. We might get them. Always happy to have you, Pterosaurus. Anybody else watching right now later on? Good stuff. Ooh, even better stuff. They're almost dead. Oh boy. Should have hit him in the face. That's okay. Ooh, they can deal 2 damage. They got us. They got a stomp. Oh, whoo. Good stuff. Yes, nothing like watching dinos on a Thursday night. 100%. I don't have any life gain in the deck. Oh, well, this is best of 1. I swear, I thought it was best of 3, huh? Yes, a good game. No. Okay. I never would expect to beat Mono Red in best of 1. I didn't even have a sweeper or anything. I'll take it. Oh, yes. My wife got this. Hold on 1 second. I might be able to show you that it's glow in the dark. I know, it's already pretty good, but it just got better. Maybe I should sell this. I'm going to turn off the lights. Bear with me. Hopefully you're not afraid of the dark. That's not really working too well. I mean, you can kind of see it. I'll maybe take a better picture. Okay, back to the action. Yeah, but you could kind of see it glowing green a wee bit there. I gotta shrink myself a second. Yeah, I loved it. Of course, my wife was like, oh, dinosaurs and glow-in-the-dark shirt. Yeah. I mean, I assume most of you guys have seen glow-in-the-dark stuff. You know what it's all about, so yeah, that was pretty neat. See what we get here. Hopefully it's a wild card, rare. Boromir, Warden of the Tower. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. Ooh, I like that. Unfortunately, can't use it in Explore, but Boromir, Warden of the Dino. Sacrifice Boromir, creatures you control gain Indestruct. Man, I wish that was legal in Explore. That would be good. Yeah. I should play Historic. Lord of the Rings now. Lord of the Dino. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. But yeah, best of 3. Messing around in best of 1, I guess. Maybe I was sleepy. I can't even remember setting it to best of 1. Huh. Cheddar Grits. Cheddar Grits? Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hey, I'll take it. Seems pretty good. Again, I was worried about seeing multiple Ziatora's Proving Grounds. We do have 2 untapped on turn 2. Mono white humans. With this Karplusan Forest, as long as Huntmaster survives, we'll go Ziatora's plus Topiary Stomper. Hopefully. No ossification. Good. Gotta take 2 damage. At least we'll get somebody down next turn. Well, they said nice. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Gonna have a bunch of mana, a bunch of bodies after this. I would imagine Huntmaster is still gonna live. Hopefully it's not Brutal Cathar to exile Huntmaster, and we can get that Regisaur down. Historic is rough. You know, I imagine it has gotten pretty bad. We've got 2 copies of 2 things, so good luck. Exile one of them. Huh. I think if I had 1 copy of Regisaur Alpha, they probably would have done that. A 4/4 and a 3/3 is going to be pretty problematic for him. Yeah. Man, we still have to oh, they're going to put it on the Spellbinder. Interesting. I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Boom. Super aggression. Go, go, go. We got Rampaging Raptor next turn. Haste everybody. Anything that blocks anything dies. Go. Boom. I think I said that already. Whew. Take everything out. Smack them as hard as possible. Get her done. I don't want Elite Spellbinder to stick around. A big flying creature. At the moment it was 4. It could have gone to 5 power. Nah. It's a little bit rough. We still might make some good stuff happen. Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, we'll just play another Marauding and Rampaging. Just keep up that maximum aggression. Does it make sense to do so? I think so. I think so. Just keep taking out everything as much as possible. It's just going to go downhill from here. Got another Regisaur Alpha, got the Rampaging. Maybe we'd lose Marauding, maybe we wouldn't. Who knows? We have another Rampaging next turn, which is going to be nice. Hopefully Regisaur Alpha next turn. I don't think we're dead. Maybe we will be. We've got Huntmaster to block, so we might still be okay. I don't think they really want to attack. It would be nice for me. I think. Hopefully they don't have Brave the Elements. Otherwise we'll definitely be dead. Yeah, we'll cross our fingers. Keep up the aggression. I just hope they don't have it. Oh, Castle Garenbrig, good stuff. Get him. Now, do I want to attack with everything? That's the question. Hopeful Initiate on Marauding. Actually, Hopeful Initiate on Rampaging. Mina Harker on Marauding. Then we'd have Regisaur and the token. 2 other things. I'll wait and see what happens. Nah. Didn't make quite enough sense. Of course, they could have that Brave the Elements. We'll find out right here, right now. Ossification. Huh. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Definitely getting rid of that Regisaur. Ghalta would be pretty nice at the moment. Oh, that's not Ghalta. And we got Rampaging Raptor. We can power up whichever Rampaging makes the most sense. I think we'll wait at least another turn. We could go... No, we could go with Haunting Voyage. If we draw it, we've got 6 mana at the moment. That's pretty nice. Or just 2 power-ups of Rampaging Raptor. I like it. Yeah. Man. Brotherhood's End would be pretty good, I must say. I am missing that, but Culling Ritual is going to be quite devastating in Game 2. I'm pretty excited about it. Destroying all creatures. Well, they mostly only have creatures, but we also destroy non-land permanents. Keep in mind, and this is very exciting stuff, Ossification is a non-land permanent that has a mana value of 2. Oh boy, that's going to be good. Oh, another land. Nuts. We'll wait and see what happens. Excuse me. I'll wait and see and hope there's no Brave the Elements. Oh boy. Good. Good stuff. Coppercoat Vanguard, I imagine, is probably gonna do it. Ooh. Gotta get something here at some point. It's probably gotten away from us, but we've got something to bring the pain, so let's not get too upset. Quite yet. Well, it's pretty good. You know, I get a bunch more bodies. I get a land out of the library, thin it out, maybe see something that isn't a land, something a little bit more impactful, perhaps. Okay, we wait. Don't have too many more turns, but at the very least, Topiary Stomper, Vigilance, if we ever did. Oh boy, that's not good either. My oh my. Well, we're not quite dead yet. We definitely have to get something good next turn, that's for sure. Maybe they can kill us this turn. They got a lot of damage. That's ooh, Regisaur Alpha. That would have been nice a little bit sooner. That's okay. All right. Culling Ritual. Rending Volley. 100%. Not a whole lot of stuff is going to go down. I think we have to trim Haunting Voyage, unfortunately. But there is stuff that I keep in that I want to keep in. Sometimes when I've splashed for the particular color, white or black or blue, I've taken that thing out in Game 2 and it's just felt bad because I have all these sources that make that color, but I don't also want to cut my lands. But, yeah. It's made me cry. So, Angrath, the Flame Chained, could stay in all the time. Groot, Cursed Huntsman, could stay in all the time. Of course, Culling Ritual is going to decimate most stuff. That might be the thing that helps get Groot Cursed Huntsman. Yeah. Cut, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. Very good, very good. Dinos went Jund. Yes, yes. It is nice. Do I just need Culling Rituals? That does the trick, but I want to bring the pain. Smoke them as much as possible. And I always love the Rending Volley. For one, you get to take out Adley, Resplendent Cathar. That's pretty decent. She starts off at 4 toughness, so it's always nice, certainly taking out that target. Trim an Angrath. You know what? I'm going to trim Carnage Tyrant. I think I have enough bodies. I have enough potential to destroy stuff. Should be good. Hello. Hello, Matthias. How's it going? Yes. Well, I try to do my best with them. Some nights are painful. More painful than others, but it was very good taking down Mono Red. Yeah. Best of one. Didn't know it was best of one to start tonight. And hey, we got a source of red and a rending volley. Worth a shot at least. I don't see myself wanting to use it the first turn. We'll see. I won't take 2 damage if I don't have to. Could definitely see myself killing something other than this recruitment officer. Maybe we draw out a Brave the Elements at some point. The Copper Code Vanguard, that is definitely someone that I'm killing. Big time. Oh, Huntmaster. Well, sadly, we didn't get it down the previous turn, but that's all right. We get a hasty shifting, I hope. Cross my fingers there's no ossification. Portable Hole. Brutal Cathar. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Still do some good stuff. Take out this little token there. Take a wee bit of damage. Ooh. Okay, good. We got a thing. Attack him. Maximum aggression. Let's go. Hopefully getting that black source at some point. I was a little bit worried about culling ritual. Needing that black source certainly quite a bit sooner than Haunting Voyage, and we're not seeing it quite yet. If we see it next turn, whew, we're good. I hope. Of course, mono white and playing that other Copper Code Vanguard is going to be pretty painful indeed. We're not quite dead yet. If we had gone with the culling ritual, maybe our luck would have changed. Maybe it's another ossification. Okay, yeah. That tends to do the trick. Ouch. Nuts. Just didn't see the thing we wanted to see. Yeah, I could see myself upping maybe the sources of black, dual colored sources of black or something like that. Seeing one of those artifacts that taps for a man of any color as well, maybe as the turn 3 play instead of Shifting Ceratops. Also pretty good. Oh, I love it. 3 lands. We got Gruul, Cursed Huntsman. The first time seeing it tonight. At least 2 sources of green for Topiary getting us. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back mono white. And this person is saying hello. That's interesting. Huh. Odd. Haven't really faced much mono white, and now I'm facing them back-to-back. And they're both saying stuff. Interesting. I'll go with the forest, just in case. We have at least 1 source of black. We do need another one at some point here. Yeah. Can't really do much about that. I don't think we're coming back. We're already down to 10. They had their perfect opening, basically. Culling Ritual it is. Rending Volley. Get her done. Trim what I was trimming the previous game. Previous match. Maybe it's the night of mono-white humans. Who knows? Oh, okay. I'll keep it. 2 lands, 2 sources of green for Topiary, 2 rending volleys. That's got to be worth a shot. Yeah. Hopefully getting to that 3rd land at some point. But at least we will hold them off a little bit. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. We'll get there, we'll get there. Nothing I really care to kill at this point. Let's see that culling ritual. Definitely grabbing the swamp with Topiary Stomper. Of course, it is the best swamp. A very, very rough matchup cuts. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, the best swamp ever, the Phyrexian swamp. Man, you can't top that. I love it. Took a chance. Yeah. Would have been nice taking out Adeline. That's okay. Take her out now. They're tapped out. If they have Brave the Elements, that's not going to do much of anything, which is quite nice. Okay. See how it goes. If we get Culling Ritual, we'll be in a pretty good position. That's not Culling Ritual. It is 2 bodies. Can we survive with 2 bodies? No. No, we can't. Well, we just didn't see Culling Ritual. Pretty much. Could have mulliganed maybe a little bit more aggressively for it. Alright, is it round 3? Mono-white humans. Of course, Rending Volley, you can see, doesn't really do a whole lot to help in that matchup. I was thinking it can take out one thing, but you got to take out a whole lot more than just one thing. Greasefang and Spirits, definitely that is where it shines, but if you have it, might as well bring it in against this matchup, even though it's not super helpful. Still a good time. 3 mono white in a row. Conspiracy, the tinfoil hat would go on, I think. The game's having a hard time finding a 3rd mono white humans player. Ooh. Shouting Mage. Mono red, I think. That's my bet. Ooh, yep. Good stuff. 3 lands, Huntmaster, Shifting, beautiful. And the Source of Black, so extra nice. Eventually. One day. Maybe they've fallen asleep or something.
It's a trap!
Redemption? The algorithm took pity on me and it's giving me a free win. Something like that. Yeah. Maybe it felt bad that, well, of course, I faced a pretty painful matchup. Sometimes the sweeper doesn't even save you again with Brave the Elements. You go Brotherhood's End, they cast Brave the Elements, they give all their creatures protection from red, and you're still dead. That's alright. You can't win against everything. Chances are any deck is going to have an unfavorable matchup. I mean, if it doesn't, everybody's probably going to be playing it. But a Huntmaster, a Marauding as well. Hopefully Huntmaster is sticking around. We can go... oh, it's a basic werewolf deck. I imagine we'll probably have a pretty good chance against this. However, I do want Topiary Stomper instead. Get to a 4th mana, possibly go Carnage Tyrant next turn, which would be quite nice indeed. Get to attack with Marauding. The Hungry Ridgewolf, of course, is a 2/2, so that's not happening. Yeah. The basic werewolf deck. Never know what you're going to face. Actually, this is much better. We got the 5th land. Regisaur for 3, Shifting for 2. You can see at the very least, this is what happens when nothing dies and you get a barf everything. Oh my goodness, that is gross. I'm just going to maximum aggression. Anything that blocks from their stuff dies, I'm fine with that. Just take everything out. We've got Carnage Tyrant next turn. Also okay, yeah. Oh, Marauding and Carnage Tyrant. Well, I'll do that too. Beautiful stuff. Wow. Would be pretty nice to get Angrass, stealing a creature, something like that. Okay. Went bigger than them, yes. I don't think we'll get quite as lucky. Of course, Culling Ritual doesn't make a whole lot of sense against this deck. A lot of their stuff is, well, above 2 mana. This Snarling Wolf, Paxon Pup. I guess maybe, perhaps a bunch of stuff could get taken out by it. Bring it in. I think I'll keep it as is. I think we have a pretty good chance to do some good stuff. But you never know. Of course, they can just get a lot of powerful bodies. Those werewolves can transform, make everything bigger and better, and we might not be able to bust through, unfortunately. And maybe if it goes to game 3, I'll bring in that Culling Ritual. Cull the werewolves. Ooh. One day. I just hope it. Haunting Voyage. It goes off once. Once tonight. Maybe I should just keep playing until I do it at least once. 3 hours. 4 hours. No. I'll get to bed. I have work tomorrow. And Saturday. Yeah. Make more money. Buy more goodies, food, fizzy water. I got my daughter hooked on fizzy water, which is pretty good. Just sparkling water, no sugar. Better than juice and pop, I imagine. Sometimes I let her choose the flavor. Usually she's fine any kind it is. She's just really excited. She has to pour it in her little sippy cup. She has to grab it from my hands. No, you hold. I pour. Watch the bubbles, and then she has to take a big gulp before I put the lid on, because that's fun. Feeling the bubbles. If it's healthy for her, might as well. Okay, let's get her done. Eventually. Guess I could make a cup of coffee. Get another drink. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. While we wait. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, what did I miss? Probably some great moments there. Yeah, you never know. They packed it in. You never know what you're going to get live. Again, that's why I love this. It's unfiltered. It's real. Of course, it's efficient. Certainly, I don't have a whole lot of time to edit. I could make regular recorded videos, polish them up some more, but it would take probably a few nights, and there'd be certainly a lot less stuff for you guys to watch. Right now, later on, of course, whenever it is. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. We got a do-over. A free win. We erased one of those losses against mono-white humans. Your guys' guess is as good as mine. 2 mono-white, 1 werewolf. Oh, blue and black spells. I gotta re-roll this. Hopefully get a 750. Yeah, white or green. Eventually I'll get through that. 90,000. I'm getting pretty close to 100,000. I don't think I'll be spending any more gold until Lost Caverns of Ixalan releases. Save as much as possible. I probably have enough wildcards at the moment to get anything that I would want when it releases, and I wouldn't have to spend gold, but I definitely want to open up a bunch of packs. I'll give this a go. Ooh, hey, there's no turn 1 Thoughtseize, whether it's Rakdos or Mono Black Waste Not. Ooh. So they just drew that Thoughtseize. That's very good. They certainly would have played it on the first turn with that untapped Source of Black, Hive of the Eye Tyrant there. Well, they seem stomping ground, so we'll get that down. And we'll discard a Carnage Tyrant. Discard the costliest thing that we have. Hey, we're at 3 lands. We're at 4 now. We'll be at 5 next turn for Regisaur. Shifting. Haunting Voyage would be quite nice, I think. We're discarding a lot of stuff. They're killing a lot of stuff. Hopefully they don't have Fatal Push for Regisaur Alpha. Or the token that it makes. We'll see what they do. Well, we'll have to search for another Source of Black or get Chromatic Lantern. I hope to see it once tonight. What else do they got? Now, the question becomes, do they have Fatal Push? Do they have something for 2 that could kill any creature? We're going to find out. I'm going to try for Regisaur Alpha and hope it's not Fatal Push, or if it is something that kills any creature, it would be good to draw that out on the token. I think there's more chance of something that just kills anything. Okay. Well, that does it. Nuts. Shifting. We'll be at 6 next turn. Oh, very good. Okay. Well, we're at 7. Going to be at 8, potentially, with the other Topiary. I like it. And this does seem to be Mono Black Waste Not. Very fortunate for us. Trade with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Good stuff. Certainly play this Topiary Stomper. They're going to make us discard things. We have nothing to discard at the moment, so that's pretty good. It's Regisaur Alpha. I like it. We have 2 bodies out. They make us sacrifice 1. That's okay. We've still got something else. I'll just get rid of her. I don't want her to eventually make us sacrifice more things. Nah. Oh, beautiful. Extra good. Taking out Mono Black Waste Not. They wasted all their time searching for Waste Not, and it was 4 not. But still, we've got to be very scared. Of course, this seems like a natural, perfect fit for Haunting Voyage, if we get enough mana, of course. I may have to up just the general ramp to be able to see this and play it a little bit easier. I say no Grooks and grass. Trim that. Bring in all those Haunting Voyages. Carnage Tyrant? Well, could be nice. Culling Ritual, especially. Waste Not. Whenever we discard a card, they do a thing. If we discard a creature, they make a zombie token. We could destroy Waste Not and the zombie tokens and, excuse me, maybe some other stuff. Let me think. Maybe. Tranquil Throwback. I'll keep it like that. We'll see how it feels. See if I want Enchantment Destruction. We didn't see Waste Not at all, so of course Enchantment Destruction really wouldn't have helped at all. They could get lucky, get 2 early Waste Nots, start off with the Painful Thought Seizes and discarding afterwards, as it usually happens against this deck. Oh boy. We do have Haunting Voyage, very nice, and of course I see a bunch of other cheap creatures, so I was quite happy to keep this. Hopefully Huntmaster survives. If it doesn't, we still have a play, and they have nothing at instant speed, so that's very good. Make us sacrifice it. That's alright. It's not the end of the world. Try for Domri. It would have been, well, just Marauding or just this, so this definitely feels better. Hopefully no Shieldred's Edict to make us sacrifice Domri. As long as he sticks around, we might be looking okay. Well, it's going to be shifting, that's for sure. We might be able to take out Oh, okay. Well, we still might be able to take her out. Hopefully. Oh, we got her. We got her, folks. Boom. Fantastic. They have nothing at instant speed for 2 or less that can take out a creature. Good. Haunting Voyage, well, we're nowhere near Haunting Voyage or Angrath at this point. Got another land, play it. Get the creatures down and smack them. Nothing to discard, which is, that's good. Ooh, Shieldred. It's not the end of the world. Rampaging Raptor, of course, can threaten her. And we can supercharge Rampaging, which is also quite nice. They don't want to take 6. No, 8. They're not taking 8. They got to block. Good. Beautiful stuff. We still deal a bunch of damage. We take her out. They gain no life. Hopefully they don't have a second one. Ooh. Hey, discard a land. That land not so good. Tegrid. Not nice. Now we're just not getting anything, unfortunately. Haunting Voyage is not going to do a whole lot. Yeah, they get a Huntmaster. I wanted to leave something in hand. The Huntmaster would have just died. Ooh, that's not good either. No more lands. You can do it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Yeah. Can't win them all. Oh, the flood. The flood happens for anybody and everybody. You got a flood at least once. You got a flood with 22 lands, 24 lands, 20 lands. Even 18 lands. I think 18 was the lowest I tried way back when, a few months ago. Might have been 19, but I mean, 22 certainly does seem pretty low for a lot of people that have not seen this. You know, there's lots of ramp. 22 seems to make sense. I feel quite comfortable with 22. But when you say dinos and you say you're only using 22 lands, lots of costly stuff, people, rightfully so, just go, hey, that's not right. You have to be using more. But do want to switch it up? I don't think so. No. We'll leave it like that, and hey, there's a wacky game 1. We got him. Oh. Excuse me. The algorithm felt bad for the opponents, so they flooded us. You know what had to happen. I don't think I should try this. We do have 2 sources of black in Haunting Voyage. But if you don't have any creatures to discard, you don't lose them. And you draw them later on. Well, I don't know. Actually, that could be good. We could foretell Haunting Voyage, come to think of it. Goes to show you how much I play foretell. Oh, very nice indeed. Boom. There you go. Now they don't know. Ooh. This might be good. Oh, and Topiary Stomper as well. I'm excited. Love it. Yeah. They see shifting. They get a thing. But we got this surprising Haunting Voyage. Oh man, this is exciting stuff. Hopefully Marauding survives, but at the moment we will get to 7. Oh boy. Kill it. Yeah. Use your removal. That's not good. Don't really have a whole lot in the graveyard. At the moment, unfortunately, only getting back Marauding and Shifting. No more flooding. I mean, we can play Topiary Stomper. Do I want to go Haunting Voyage? I want to wait and see what happens. Maybe using the Topiaries to block, and then stuff dies, and then I get it back, and I get more lands, and well, we'll see. Okay, there we go. Something died. All right. Attack with Shieldred. Do it. Oh my. You'd think I'm using like 24. Or I guess I can use Haunting Voyage at this point. 3 creatures. It's the best bet now. This might be the only chance I use it tonight, so here goes nothing. And that animation, that is pretty cool, I must say. I've never actually seen the animation. Whew. Good stuff. Shifting. Nah, not hasty. Nah. We're still probably dead. Maybe. Straight up play another Haunting Voyage if we get it. Good stuff. I just got a bunch of mana. Huh, okay. Well, I don't need this land. Gotta cycle it and try for something, even though I take or lose another 2 life and a discard a thing, and then they make a bunch of mana, and there's a Carnage Tyrant. Is it gonna really help us? Not a whole lot. I'll send shifting towards Liliana at this point is probably over, unfortunately. We have to get something really good. They basically just sit back with Shieldred and chip away, and, well, that's how she goes. Life gain, of course, would be pretty nice. Help us stabilize a little bit. We'll get rid of Marauding. Still deal a little bit of damage with shifting here. Take Liliana down close. At least they can't make us sacrifice a creature. Oh, well, don't need Chromatic Lantern at this point. Yeah. Then we'll play it. One less thing to discard. Okay. Carnage Tyrant to Liliana. Let's try it. Hopefully they don't have a second Shieldred in hand. All this ramp and nothing to do with it. Yeah. Well, Rampaging actually is pretty nice, but that won't win us the game. Maybe if we had Rampaging a little sooner. Of course, that is a very nice mana sink. We would have been able to be 4, 6, 9. Would have been able to make them 10 power. Ooh, that would have chipped away quite a bit. Yeah, we're not taking them out with what we have, I don't think. 12, 20. Oh, would have been close, Yeah, pressuring them maybe a few turns sooner with that Rampaging Raptor. Shieldred would have wanted to block, and if we would have taken her out sooner, we would have been at, a little bit healthier of a level. I'm just glad we saw that animation. That's good stuff. Hopefully I get back more stuff. Yeah. Doesn't seem, super necessary, but it is always nice splashing for this or any other color, whatever it is. I always love the potential of some interesting choices. Testing it out. Maybe I don't go with that color on the regular, but it inspires me to find maybe something that does a similar thing. Oh, excuse me. But it seems pretty doable. 4 lands to select. Oh, well, there we go. Facing off against what might be Esper Control, blue, black, and white. Ooh. Hope they don't have removal for Marauding. But finally, well, maybe if this is Esper Control, sweepers and killing stuff, this Haunting Voyage is going to haunt the opponent. Do they kill it or save for a counter spell for something that we play? Maybe. I imagine that's what they're going to do. What they were hoping to do. So I'm just going to foretell this. Let's just get that out of the way. See what happens. They're either going to counter the bigger thing we play or take out this. Okay, that's all right. We're going to be getting it back at some point. Oh. Do I like the Celestus? Do I want to draw out a counterspell? Would they just sweep next turn with Shifting? Well, I don't think they would sweep a single creature. I'm going to try for some ramp. I feel like testing the waters. Maybe we get Angrass, the Flame Change next turn. That would be pretty good to start ticking them up, making them discard, losing 2 life. Ooh, I love it. Aha, there we go. Of course, I couldn't have attacked with Shifting, so the Wandering Emperor wouldn't have exiled Shifting and wouldn't have been tapped, but we did draw her out, so that is also a positive. Gonna have to really play around that counter spell if we get to enough for Haunting Voyage. We're at 5 at the moment. We could get to 7-ish next turn. If I draw land, ooh, do I want to discard? I kind of... Actually, that... I didn't even realize this. But wow. The Celestus has us discard cards to draw a card. But we want to discard cards to get in the graveyard for Haunting Voyage to get back. This is super synergy. I just added it in for... Yeah, oh, okay, I'll do... Ooh. I don't want to discard that. Ghalta, yeah. And we got the land. Beautiful stuff indeed. Chromatic Lantern, Angrass. Do they have a counter spell? Probably. Let me think. I'm going to try for Angrass. I just want to give her a go. Just to play it at least once tonight. Do it. Let it happen. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Hopefully you don't lose Angrass next turn. I guess we will when the Wandering Emperor puts a counter on one of those samurai. Oh, a temporary lockdown. Interesting. That was a pretty cool animation that Angrass has there, actually. I think I might keep using this. And we stop ourselves taking 5. They're down with the temper. Wow. They're down 1 card, 2 life. It's something. It's not nothing. Try for a Chromatic Lantern. Hopefully that happens. Draw out a counter spell, and then Topiary Stomper maybe happens a little bit safer. Do I like Topiary? Shifting. I'm going to try for Shifting instead. I just want something that can maybe block those samurais. Maybe Shifting does draw out a sweeper. I don't think it will. I'll be pleasantly surprised. Ooh, maybe it does. Yeah, it could be lay down arms. Of course, Rafine's tower is a plane, so they just want an additional way to have more planes for lay down arms, which they might be using right now. Hopefully not. Yeah. We'll draw a card, we'll discard a thing to get a land. I like it. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to keep using the Celestus. I think that is perfect. Take out the... no, I almost forgot. It has first strike. No blocks. Oh. That was close. Maybe they do something to Shifting. Sweep us. Oh, Teferi. Well, they only have 3 at the moment. They can still do 4. Okay. They got 4. They can still do a lot of stuff. Counter just about anything. Carnage Tyrant. I think Carnage Tyrant would draw out that sweeper. Marauding plus Carnage Tyrant. Let's try for that. I don't think they're going to counter Marauding, and of course they can't counter Carnage. Maybe they will. Okay. Well, we did draw out a sweeper. Actually, I can go Haunting Voyage. Hold on a second. No. Yeah? Why is it saying I could... Oh, Castle Garenbrig makes... Yeah. Duh. Make 6 green for Carnage Tyrant. That's what we're doing. Alright. I was so confused. Haunting Voyage was highlighted, but just because I can foretell it for 2 colorless. Carnage Tyrant highlighted because I could make the 6 green. I hold them back. I really want to draw out that Supreme Verdict. And maybe get everybody back. Not hasty, there is no Regisaur Alpha, but hey. Marauding, which could be a problem. I was worried about this if I had 2 Maraudings in the graveyard, or 1 Marauding in the graveyard, 1 on the battlefield. That's 4 damage to each creature. We lose the Topiary Stompers for toughness, Shifting Ceratopses, but everything else gets pretty big. And I'm going to try for it, even though I don't think it's going to happen. But the sweeper is coming in. It might be Farewell, which certainly would be pretty painful. We'll find out. Farewell would be pretty nice. What is it going to be? Oh, okay. It's costlier than Supreme Verdict by 2. So maybe that means they have less stuff. Maybe that means they, well, won't counter Regisaur Alpha. They did exile the artifact, so that is painful. Well, if they counter this, it's definitely over. Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Returning a bunch of stuff. They can kill a lot of stuff, but of course they can counter and stop this if and when we get back to 6. Don't think we have much way of getting out of this. We might get to 6. Maybe being able to grab 2 things. Possibly. And everything would have haste with Regisaur Alpha, which, you know, that would be a pretty epic way to finish them off. We do have a chance to kill him in 1 hit, even though I don't think it's going to happen, but worth a shot. I could draw the Swamp, getting us to 2 sources of black for Haunting Voyage. Ooh, Shark Typhoon. Ooh, boy. Where's that Swamp, though? Let's see it. Domri. Well, I mean, it's getting us to 6 mana. Draws out a counterspell. Might mean the Haunting Voyage goes off perhaps next turn. Well, we got to contend with scary flying sharks, unfortunately. Yeah. Haunting Voyage for 6, maybe grabbing Ghalta, Marauding Raptor. It's not a total blowout. Of course, if I wasn't using Haunting Voyage, no way to reanimate things, only relying on a top deck, I certainly would have packed it in now, but there's a slim chance, a sliver, maybe, a hope. The flashiest, the flashy finishes. All right. Swamp. you can do it. That's not a swamp. Okay, well, we'll get there. Maybe. Or just keep drawing out counter spells, perhaps. Yeah. Too much flying stuff. That's alright. Okay. I still kind of want to keep in Haunting Voyage. Definitely. Groot, Cursed Huntsman. Yeah. Nothing much else I really want to bring in. Tranquil Throwback, I guess, could take out Shark Typhoon if they ever get to that point. Often if they get Shark Typhoon down, it's probably over then. Of course, Shifting Ceratops with protection from blue can fly right past, and Grath actually, to steal a big shark. Not that he's going to stick around too long. Culling Ritual to take out all their tokens, the samurais, the sharks, but not a whole lot of other permanents, so we'll leave that out. Rending Volleys, I mean, it can't be countered, so maybe it's nice to take out some big samurai. No, keep it like that. Hopefully it goes a little bit better. Ooh, pain and suffering, one land. Maybe I would risk it if I was on the draw. 2 chances to see the second land for Marauding, which reduces the Topiary Stomper to 2. Hopefully Marauding would have stuck around, and if I hadn't drawn the third land, and I go Topiaries, Chromatic Lantern, and maybe some good stuff. The Flood. And not the Flood. Has to happen to everybody. Once more. There we go. Took a little bit. Certainly send the swamp packing. Overgrown Tomb. Well. Karplusan Forest. Keep the Overgrown Tomb just because... Well, it's a source of black. Topiary Stomper maybe to grab the swamp, getting the second source. Ooh, and a forest. All right. We'll see. Yeah, just at least having that one source of black, because, again, they're going to be killing lots of stuff. I might want to get it back. Lay down arms. Good stuff. Good call. Not so good for me, but hey. We'll get them. Like I was saying, Topiary Stomper. Grab that swamp. We have enough sources of red at this point with the other stomping ground that's in our hand. We could play Regisaur Alpha coming up if they haven't played anything. Hopefully they have, and it's not just a... Ooh. Kill it. I think they can. Or they're just saving it for something a little bit more impactful. Countering this with Censor, perhaps. Worth a shot, I think. If we wait around, we're definitely dead. Eee. March of Otherworldly Light, maybe taking out that token, perhaps. Okay. Or just Supreme Verdict, which we have tons of lands. If I draw Haunting Voyage next turn, I could play it for 6. Get it. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Ooh, that's not Haunting Voyage. Yeah, the first 2 hands there. One land to a bunch, and I don't need another stomping ground. Well, they got us at this point, unfortunately. I still don't think I'll trim it down to 22. Just... Oh. Oh. Well. Well, well, well. Let's try it. Let's try it. Cross your fingers. Gotta be a counter spell, huh? I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Oh, they're looking for it. Oh, it happened. It happened, folks. Beautiful stuff. Love it. Topiary's hasty. The token. Hasty. Boom. Worth a shot. Alright. I did the Haunting Voyage thing twice tonight, so it's already good. Well, they're gonna kill some stuff, but I got bodies. Alright. Might as well try to take her out. I'm losing somebody here, I would imagine. Or everybody. At least I know they don't have a counter spell. They certainly would have countered Haunting Voyage if that was the case. Yeah, that's alright. I still take out a... Ooh, they're doing something to Topiary, aren't they? Eventually. Okay. Huh. Alright. Haunting Voyage again. Actually, no, it's exiled. Ah, nuts. Well, get something good. We don't. Maybe the next thing is Carnage Tyrant. Of course, I can't attack. They can make Hall of the Storm Giants a creature, or just kill Regisaur Alpha. I'll put another token on that Samurai next turn at the very least. Make it a 4/4. Attack us with it. Probably attack us with Hall of the Storm Giants. Make that a creature. And put a counter on it. Oh, okay. Well, they don't have a sweeper, that's for sure. No more land. Oh, okay. Not doing a whole lot at this point, but we'll see. We'll hope. Oh, okay. Good stuff. No. I almost thought I could power up Rampaging Raptor enough to take out Hall of the Storm Giants. I can only make it 6 power. Hall of the Storm Giants does become 7. I might have just blocked Regisaur, and the token, or the 2 Samurai tokens would block the Rampaging, but no, that's, they're gonna kill him. I bet. They have made a lot of creatures, so maybe they don't have a sweeper. They're certainly not super threatened at the moment. I don't think they're going to bounce anybody. They have blockers, yeah. pretty good stuff. Yeah. No more lands. Nah. Maybe we could make something happen. I'm not going to draw it out any longer. There's no Tyrannosaurus Rex. Sadly. I do miss T-Rex, I must say. That guy. Yeah. You notice the difference when he's not in. That's for sure. Alright. At least one more. Maybe it's mono white humans again. 3 mono white humans in one night. Ooh. Painful. Where's mono green devotion? Or just something a little bit less intense. Maybe killing a few things a turn and something that can counter Haunting Voyage, but still kills our things. Which is most things, other than mono green. Counter it, put it in the graveyard. Counter it, put it in the graveyard. But then they don't have any counter spells, and we get it all back. Maybe this opponent is sleeping, taking a while, or they're just scared to face the awesome Dino power. Ooh. Or it's just a glitch. Sometimes this happens, I think, and then it goes into the game, and then it just says draw across the screen. Very strange. Yeah. Salty fish. Like smoked fish. Smoked fish is pretty... Oh, there we go. Hey, hashtag pre-recorded. It wasn't actually a game, but boom. I play it so much, I know when the client is going downhill. A couple times. Oh, okay. Interesting. I always wonder if you have to reset your computer or your phone. It seems to happen more on my phone than on my computer here, but odd. Proverbial. Worth a try, I think. We got 3 lands. Oh, okay. A dinosaur mirror match. Wow. Oh, that is pretty cool stuff. We'll see if we're fast enough. Yeah. Good, good. Thunderherd Migration, also very nice indeed. I like it. Beautiful. Oh, I never would have expected this. This is nice. Ripjaw, yeah. Classic. Fantastic. Not really going to bother playing Dominate. It just dies to Ripjaw, sadly. We'll foretell this and hope we get something cheap happening eventually. Playing that Quartzwood Crasher, sadly. Well, we're not beating this. That's for sure. Yeah. But very cool. Very cool nonetheless. It's been a long time since I've faced them. Maybe they know I'm streaming. And they're watching and they tried to join right when I went into the match and... Dino. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked and flustered. Don't really have much for it. Especially with this variation. I mean, I would never in a million years bring anything in against it because it's so uncommon and months and months between it. Something's going off on the camera. Oh, Godzilla versus, yes, absolutely. Keep it like this, I guess. Yeah. Ah, just raccoons on the security camera. They want to try to get into our garbage, but now we don't have any. Okay, hey, that's good. We got 2. We've got Huntmaster, Marauding, hopefully a 3rd land, so I can go Marauding plus Topiary Stomper. And we'll give it a shot. The lovely commune. Oh, a Ripjaw. Okay. Marauding, good stuff. Good. Well, it has to be Topiary. We want to get to another land, that's for sure. And certainly a forest. Could have been a mountain, I guess. Possibly could have been better with the Rampaging Raptor. Oh, double Marauding into Ripjaw. Very fantastic stuff. Drawing 2 cards. We may be done for here. They're getting very fortunate. This is exactly what you want. Doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't happen all too often, but I mean, perfection. Yeah. They seem to have us again. Yeah, I also like that. It still could be good. Marauding, Regisaur, we got bodies. We make Marauding big enough that it would take out Ripjaw in 1 hit. So I think I'm going to try for that. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah. Full Dino. I forgot about that. Okay, Hera being the companion means only dinos. So they can't have Huntmaster. That's a very good point, yes. Oh, it seems like they don't have a whole lot. Oh my goodness. I can go Regisaur Alpha plus Rampaging. Oh boy. Thank you, cost reduction from Huntmaster. I'll take it. They may be dead. I think they are dead. Ooh. Look at that, folks. Maximum aggression, let's go. Even with Huntmaster. They could have Reckless Rage. They got Reckless Rage. Oh, Lightning Strike, that's okay. That's okay. That's alright. Taking out some Maraudings. They do clear up their Marauding Raptor lock. They may have had a bunch of creatures, or they may have a bunch of creatures with 4 or less toughness that would die to the 2 pings. Maybe. And we could be safe. We could be dead to their own Regisaur Alpha, which would be enough to finish us off, sadly. Hopefully not. They didn't seem to do much, so I think maybe we can get them. Oh, well, I think we definitely can do that. It's got to be it. Okay, Rebel Salvo. Interesting. Only one of our creatures has to connect. Hopefully they don't have more. Oh, they do. They do. Oh, that's okay. We still take out Marauding, which is fine by me. They just have a ton. An overload of removal. My goodness. Yeah. And they're certainly drawing enough, and that's pretty good. I like it. Hopefully they don't have this 7th land in hand. Oh, nuts. Overgrown Tomb, well, that is not a creature, which we desperately needed. Well, Ripjaw shone pretty strong for them. Hey, at the very least, you see its great potential. That's probably going to be it. Tends to do the trick. And we'll see what we draw next turn. Probably going to be a land, I would imagine. That is not going to win. Yeah. We almost got him. Pretty close. Of course, I would do things completely differently if this was super common. Yeah. Very cool nonetheless. I like it. Very interesting with that Kahira. I've never really tried Kahira a whole lot just because I don't want to cut Huntmaster, but I should try Kahira at some point. Feature her eventually. Her or he. Whatever it is. Yeah. Maybe that's the inspiration I was needing, the kick. Actually, no, it's getting pretty late. I think I'll call it there for tonight. Of course, well, I think it was a high note, even though it didn't work out in our favor. It was very nice, and it's not every night that I get a finish on a fantastic mirror match like that. Yes, have a nice night. Cut. Pterosaurus, 5 ways. Anybody else watching right now, later on, have a good rest of your time zone. Get some rest, and yeah, good games tonight. See you next time. Peace.